Is there anybody in the audience? Beginning with the first name of Joe, who would like to come forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mayor. I am Joe Galliani. I'm with the South Bay 350 Climate Action Group, and I wanted to speak first in this public comment period to follow these incredible grad students who have done remarkable work. I've been working on CCAs now for about 6 months. I'm working with a statewide group that includes our friend Diane Moss, who used to be one of your colleagues in Congresswoman Harman's office. She now heads the Renewables 100 Policy Institute, and she and their organization are huge proponents of community choice aggregation. I can fill in a couple of informational blanks from the presentation that just happened. One is that I am already in discussions with the city of Manhattan Beach, who are going down this path too. They will be reaching out to you as well. We have 3 votes on that council, at least, for CCA resolution. I've spoken to 2 of including one of the new councilmen in Torrance. Torrance is very interested in CCA. Redondo Beach, there are at least 3 councilmen that would vote for a resolution favoring a CCA. In fact, more is better with a community choice aggregation. And choice is really the key here when we're talking CCA, because this brings the decision-making process here to the local level. And the community members form the CCA, and they decide what the renewable energy mix is, and more importantly, they decide where we buy the energy from. And one of the great things that a community choice aggregation program does is accelerates the installation of solar in your city. Why? Well, because with a CCA, we make our own rules about solar, and so the Southern California Edison restrictions keeping your solar to the most minimal size are done away with, because the CCA wants to buy local power from community members. And you can see what happens economically when that happens, especially when you learn that CCAs are allowed to pay a feed-in tariff. A CCA will pay a full retail rate for the solar that you produce at the peak period of the day, many times when you're gone and not using any energy. So that surplus power is welcome and bought by the CCA. And in fact, they'll encourage you to put up as much solar as you possibly can, and it becomes a money-making opportunity. On 2145, our own Assemblyman Al Marituzzi admitted that he made a mistake in voting for this bill, and it's not his fault. Southern California Edison lobbied very hard for 2145, as did their friends in PG&E and San Diego Gas and Electric. It's their bill. It was written by Assemblyman Bradford from Inglewood, who formerly was with SCE as their public affairs person. The union, IBEW, too, misguidedly told them that it was a jobs killer. In fact, the UCLA Luskin Center tells us that if we put solar on just 5% of the viable roofs in Los Angeles, that means 29,000 jobs. So I urge you to reach out to our senator, State Senator Liu. He's been talked to already by our assemblymen. They've talked to the folks in Sonoma. Manhattan Beach 2025 is pursuing this to reach 100% renewable energy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for